Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, I'm KingNido and today we're coming to you from the Lentil region where the Neos are still looking to get their season on track, but to do so they're going to have to take down the Legendaries Flare, who are currently just sitting within the Elite Four. So with that said, let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win this matchup. Will it be the Delta types? Will it be the Fire types? Let's go! That is right though, the Flare are still sitting in Elite Four and they looked on fire last round as they started out with Cinderace and Pyro. It is going to be Ditto and Sylveon starting out for the Neos, and with that imposter ability, Ditto is immediately going to take the form of Cinderace, but not only is it going to do that, it is going to take on that Stellar Terra typing, so it won't have the Protean ability because it is taking that Blaze ability from Cinderace being on the away side, but it is going to be able to capitalize on these multitude of typings. However, Cinderace will be able to go first, going with the Thrash. Clearly not impressed with seeing a fellow Cinderace on the other side of the field, and we get the stored power in response from Ditto, and it is going to go for Cinderace in response, trying to not get confused between these two on the field as Pyro follows it up with the Eruption here, and this is actually going to eliminate Ditto already from this matchup. The Legendaries Flare wanting nothing to do with that imposter. It also does damage to Sylveon as well, who responds with the Headlong Rush, doing massive super effective damage there to Pyro. It is going to lower those defenses, both physical and special, of Sylveon, but it does put Pyro in knockout range as out comes Glaceon for the Lentil Neos, and that Thrash now eliminates Sylveon from this matchup. The Legendaries Flare are starting off this matchup red hot. However, Cinderace is going to be left in a confused state due to the fatigue of thrashing about. Pyro follows it up though with the Swords Dance. It's going to give itself an attack boost here. It is more of a special attacker though. And Glaceon, who does not want to contend with Fire types for too long surely, goes with the Clear Smog to take out that Swords boosted Pyro from this matchup. That is exactly what the Lentil Neos need to be doing to stay in this matchup, as now out comes Blaziken for the Legendaries Flare. It's going to be Jolteon coming out for the Lentil Neos, and with that speed control, Jolteon immediately goes with the Facade on to Cinderace, who needs to shake off this confusion, otherwise it is going to be doing damage to itself, as we just see happening on the field. After all that strong work it started this matchup off, Blaziken however is going to go for the Ember, and that is a very powerful super effective Ember onto Glaceon, who does respond with the Reflect type, clearly not wanting to be an Ice type anymore. It has become a Fire type evolution. Jolteon though with the Fire Blast onto Blaziken, that is going to be resisted. The Fire types are not very effective against themselves, and Cinderace has already snapped out of its confusion. Going with the Plain Ice, it's going to lower those physical stats of Glaceon here, lowering that physical attack. Sorry, only the physical attack, not the defense, but the confusion now from Blaziken, although it seems like I'm the one confused, goes for Jolteon. Glaceon with the Soak is now going to change the type of Cinderace to Water, which is great for Jolteon, but it's not actually good for Glaceon, who's now a Fire type. Jolteon is going to go with the No Retreat. It's going to go with the Omni Boost. It's not looking to go anywhere. Not that any of these Pokemon ever run away from these matches, but it is going to get a nice boost in that special attack that's base 110. It doesn't really need the speed boost, it's already got speed control, but it needs to capitalize on that special attack as the Phantom Force is being set up by Cinderace, so it is going to vanish from the field instantly, and Blaziken is going to go with the Energy Ball on this Fire type evolution. Glaceon being put in the knockout range. Hopefully that's not too confusing for anybody. Not very effective is Glaceon with the Fury Cutter, but it is avoided by Cinderace, who is still vanished from this field. Jolteon with the close combat going, putting Blaziken into knockout range, re-lowering those defenses that it just boosted, both the physical and special, and Cinderace is going to finish off that Phantom Force and finish off Glaceon in the process here. As Blaziken looks to follow it up, it is going to go with the Drain Punch, immediately restoring its health, almost eliminating Jolteon in the process as well, but Blaziken gets back some much needed health and puts Jolteon in knockout ranges. Out comes Umbreon now, and Jolteon is going to go with the Alluring Voice onto Cinderace, taking it out of this matchup here to keep the Neos within contention, but Blaziken is going to respond with the Pluck onto Jolteon, which is not very effective, but effective enough to get the elimination. A perfect response by the Flare. However, Umbreon needs to go for something big, but first, Blaziken is going to chow down on that Leopard Berry that it did just steal from Jolteon here. And there is Umbreon going with the Dark Pulse, putting Blaziken into knockout range with that not very effective move. Out comes Vaporeon for the Lental Neos. It is going to be Magmortar coming out for the Lava Ridge Flare, and immediately Magmortar with the Drill Peck going for Vaporeon. They do not want to contend with the Water type. An Earthquake from Blaziken connecting with everybody on the field, doing massive damage to Magmortar, its own teammate. And we get the Fissure from Vaporeon. However, Blaziken is able to avoid that move, and Umbreon follows it up with the Zing Zap to take Magmortar out of this matchup. But that Flame Body has been activated. Umbreon is left with the burn. It's going to cut into its physical attack, but it's also going to be doing that chip damage as we see happening now down on the field. Now, Umbreon is more physically defensive, but still having those physical attack stats cut is not good. But with that inner focus, it prevents Hisuian Arcanine's Intimidate from lowering its attack. However, it does lower the attack of Vaporeon, as the Stone Axe from Arcanine onto Umbreon is also going to leave those pointed stones floating on the side of the Neos, but those entry hazards are irrelevant now. There's no bench to come out, and a Dynamic Punch follow-up. That super effective move eliminates Umbreon from this matchup. Vaporeon is all by itself. It has 3 fire types to contend with, but it has the type advantage going with the Stone Axe. Super effective there onto Arcanine, setting up its own pointed stones on the side of the Flare for the last Pokemon of the Flare to take damage if they come out. But first, Arcanine's going to go with the knockoff and eliminate Vaporeon from this hard-hitting matchup. The Lava Ridge Flare have run away with it. We don't even know who their last member on their bench was, but they get an impressive victory here over the Lental Neos, and they want to continue that as the next round they will be going up against the Medali Aethers. Whereas for the Neos, who are still trying to get their second win of the season, they're going to want to look to do that next round when they go up against the Anastar Galaxy. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.